Yeah.
New York Jets. They signed Detroit Lions defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn, um, which he used to play for the Jets.
I
So
think that makes it a little more special for sure.
yeah, for sure. So now they're gonna be. I think that was a pretty solid
How
signing.
long did he play for the Jets, you know?
That I don't know. That I
It's
don't
like,
know.
was he like a first round pick that played like 10 years there? Or did he play there for like a year?
I think he was there for a couple years. I just don't know how long of a time he had. But
But
this is like
still
his
though,
second
you know,
year.
to be a former player of a franchise, you know their culture, you know what it's about to put on the pads and play, so that's
Yeah,
extra, because then it's like if you got someone not where they need to be, you can get in their face, say like, I did this with so and so, and when they go to training camp, when they go to the facilities, they have the alumni pictures everywhere on the stadium.
I like it.
They have them everywhere, like Commanders have Doug Williams everywhere. Well, who do they got for the Ravens? I bet Ray Lewis and Ed Reed. Who else do they have on basically everything?
What do you mean?
Like the alumni wise, like Jonathan Ogden, that's probably a good one.
Oh yeah, for the Ravens.
So like if you go into a Commanders training camp, you will see pictures of Doug Williams everywhere, Sean Taylor everywhere. So if you go
Yeah,
into a Ravens training camp, they're gonna have Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, Jonathan Ogden, and who else? Terrell Suggs,
Terrell
probably.
Suggs. Yeah,
Probably, you know what?
Matt Stover.
Tony Saragusa, maybe. Goose, man.
Flacco.
Shannon Sharp.
Yep, Shannon Sharp.
Jamal Lewis.
Jamal Lewis for sure.
That's a good one. Who else? Who else you got, man? Oh, wait, wait.
Matt
I can't think of
Stover.
his first name. He was a corner. His last name was McAllister, dude. What was his
Chris
name?
McAllister.
Chris
Yeah,
McAllister,
it's
dude.
crazy. Chris McAllister is a hit or miss kind of guy for the Ravens. A lot of people liked him, but then they didn't like him because he
Dude, I just who else? Who was
he was
opposite
definitely
of Chris McAllister?
yeah, he was definitely. I thought he was decent, but we were also kids, so
Who was besides Chris McAllister?
who was beside him?
Yeah, I remember like there was the two tandem corner in Baltimore. There was Chris McAllister and someone else.
So
Like
the
and it was Roll, right?
not Santi Roll.
It was something. Was it like Antoine Roll or something like
Yeah, there we
that?
go. There we go.
Was that really it?
I'm pretty sure though.
No, dude, I don't know,
We
man. No.
gotta look this up now. We gotta look this
Derek
up.
Mason. Oh my god.
Derek Mason for the receiver. Yeah, yes, he's the leader in all-time receptions for the Ravens.
Is he really?
Yeah, I was at the game. It
I've
was
seen Mary. I've been to many games, man. I've seen Derek Smith live many times.
it was I was actually at that game. It was my first Raven game.
My favorite Ravens wide receiver of all time is Anquan Bolden, dude. I just love it too much, man.
Oh yeah, Anquan Bolden was a
Steve Smith's a close second for me too, though.
beast, bro. He was a beast, bro. Yeah, man. I mean, I missed the one person I missed the most is Ed Reed. Um, not gonna
Oh
lie,
man, I bet I miss Ray the most.
Dwayne Starks. There we
Oh, he played safety, I'm pretty sure.
go. Dwayne Starks. Um, but yeah. Um, yeah. Hopefully Terrell Suggs. Now we're talking about the Ravens. Hopefully he gets in. If he gets inducted to the Hall of Fame, he's one of the finalists, and I will be going to Canton for him for sure.
I just realized, didn't he win a Super Bowl with the Chiefs too? I saw it today. He won one in
I think so.
2019 with them.
Their first one, yeah, yeah, the first time they went in the last 5 years, yeah, yep,
Wow.
yep. But yeah, shout out to Terrell Suggs.
He
I'm
sizzle,
definitely
baby.
going to
He's
Canton if you get picked, brother man. I will definitely be going there. I went for Ed Reed. I'm definitely going for you.
oh wow.
Yeah, bro.
I'd
Ed Reed's
love to
my
go
favorite.
someday.
He's my favorite Raven. I know. So it's like when you hear the Ravens, you think of Ray Lewis, but bro, I think the best the best player for the Ravens, definitely Ed Reed. Definitely Ed Reed. I might
No, it
get
has
some
to
kick.
be.
I might get some kickback from
Ray
that, but
Ray Lewis, man. I'm a Redskins fan, dude. For me, it's Ray Lewis with Ed Reed coming in at second. And I've never seen T Sizzle as the main guy, but dude, I like T Sizzle's unstoppable out there, dude. To the point
yeah,
where I'm saying his nickname over here. You know, I'm
yeah.
about it. I root for the Ravens unless they play us. I love to gamble on Lamar Jackson, dude. I love and Derrick Henry, of course.
Um, but yeah, bro, I'm definitely excited for that. Oh, but speaking of the last two head coaches, from the Chicago Bears, Ben Johnson is the new
Mm,
coach. Um, and then you got for the Patriots, you got Mike Vrabel. You know, he was the Tennessee
okay.
Titans old head coach.
Another former player, yeah, playing for a franchise he played. But back to the point I was making. So Mike Vrabel won multiple Super Bowls and was like an integral part of that.
Yeah,
So it's probably more meaning. Do you think it's more meaningful for him to go back to the Patriots probably than Glenn to go back to the Jets? And I've said this before, man. The Patriots have a new coach. They don't have to stick with Drake May. They can do what Josh Rosen with the Cardinals and move on.
yeah,
If they want to, man. Right now's the time. If you're doing it, you got to do it right now.
yeah. I agree.
At the draft. If you just want to move on from them, you better just do it now.
Yeah, someone needs to grab Justin Fields from the Steelers. He should
I
be
said the
starting.
Colts. I got the Colts doing it. You
Colts,
know why?
okay.
Because can you really trust Anthony Richardson to play a full season? I mean, I hate to be a jerk about that, but if I'm a GM, can I?
Yeah, I feel
No,
you.
no, you can't.
I feel you.
Hell, it's going to be hard to negotiate when his rookie contract's up. That's another can of worms they're going to deal with later.
Yeah,
Right?
I agree.
He can't play a full season, and it's an unfortunate thing. But if I'm the Colts, I commit to Richardson with Justin Fields on the bench. Anthony Richardson starting, Justin Fields on the bench. When Richardson's hurt or fucking up, I'm putting Fields.
I like it.
That's a good
He may
move.
have
Yeah.
a career where he's sitting
A
behind
Jameis
him
Winston,
as a backup.
a Jameis Winston career. A high pick that will always be a high backup.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
That's a Jameis Winston career right there. I mean, look at him on the Browns. He's like he's not good enough to win the Super Bowl. He'll go win some games.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's true. Okay, he will.
The
Or
Browns
you
still
never
have a
know.
new
Maybe he
QB.
could have like a Geno Smith. Maybe he'll take
You
him there.
could, I love Geno Smith, man. Pat White, Geno Smith, those are the only West Virginia quarterbacks to ever do anything, dude.
Yo, Pat White was a dog. Pat
Pat White,
White
Geno
was a
Smith, but
dog.
Geno Smith is the legacy of Pat White.
Yeah,
You
no,
know what I
Pat
mean? Because
White.
we went from Pat White to Geno Smith.
Dog, those are the days, dog. That
Dude,
was
but
he was
I
the
love
good times.
Geno. I love Geno Smith. And you know what? Maybe, shout out to Geno Smith, but you know what? The whole time that Geno Smith has been started, they can't climb the hump, So again, as a GM, we talked about how do I feel if we trade for Darius Slayton? Does it beat the Eagles in the NFC Championship for us?
Yeah,
Does bringing Geno Smith to like the Las Vegas Raiders make them a Super Bowl contender this year? Because Pete Carroll's going to coach them. So should Pete Carroll go get Geno Smith?
yeah. No, I don't see that happening.
I don't think it's going to happen either. But I recently saw that Cam Newton was like really heartbroken. Cam Newton himself said it in a video that he was pissed Ron Rivera never called him at all when he like first started in Washington, and he was straight up available.
Yeah. Okay.
That's wild, but so I can kind of see Pete Carroll being in a similar boat where he's like, you know what, I'm 73, I've already done this. It's not gonna take me where we're going now, because
Yeah.
he's got to win now. I mean, hell, we spent so much time talking about how in the early beginning of this year, how the Commanders are going to follow the Texans' path, and they basically are. But we got further than them. We got to the conference championship before CJ Stroud did.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Patriots can move on from Drake May. Is he really going to be the guy? We just named all those Ravens. They're irreplaceable Ravens.
Bro, yeah, this draft is definitely gonna be interesting, like with the new head coaches and new identities and all these upcoming players, quarterbacks and receivers. So we'll see. See how it
What do
goes.
you think? What are some hot takes you have today? We'll end on that.
I think the hot takes. I think there's definitely gonna be some moving of draft picks and trades.
Who's coming up? Who's coming up? Who's going from
Hmm.
I totally think the Steelers should just go get Cam Ward.
You think so?
I don't think they'll have the ability to, but you feel me? Like, is this really the moment to go get a QB? If you're really a QB away, and you got Tomlin, they just re-signed Tomlin. He's coming back for a couple more years. You got Dan Quinn taking a rookie quarterback to the conference championship. Just go get someone else. Russell Wilson looked like crap against the Chiefs on Christmas, man. You know what I mean? And the whole thing I've been saying
Yeah,
the
I see what
past
you're
couple
saying.
minutes is what the hell is the point of spending another year with Russell Wilson behind the helm to get bounced around by the Ravens and the Chiefs, man? What's the point of all this? Because now the Commanders have Jaden Daniels, and we can take on anybody. I'm not afraid of anybody at all. We
Yeah,
beat the Lions. We almost beat the Ravens. The only team we haven't played is the Chiefs or the Bills.
yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. I don't know because these new quarterbacks, they have like a lot of high praise for these quarterbacks that are coming in. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very
I've
interesting.
been
I feel like
very,
the Titans. The
very.
Titans. I think the Titans are definitely drafting the quarterback first. I don't think they're definitely not trading their pick.
They're not
So
getting Travis Hunter. No, they're not.
yeah,
Well,
no.
there's that Penn State edge.
Yeah, that's true too. But I think it's definitely gonna be like offense the first like couple picks.
I'm
Besides
excited.
Travis
April
Hunter, I
can't. It
think
can't
Travis
come
Hunter.
soon enough.
Besides Travis Hunter being cornerback, I don't see it. So
I can't wait for the specials, man. Because I have so many ideas what's going to happen. But I think that if Rabel keeps Drake May, they'll probably get the Penn State edge, the Patriots.
okay, I can see that. Drake May got better towards the end of the season, so I will say that.
I don't think they're going to move on. I'm just saying, if you really like, if the new guy comes in, Rabel, I don't want this. They will move it. Move it. Just they set a precedent. People will move quickly.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, he did have Tannehill, so
Oh, he did. You're right. So he's like, I don't have time to waste on this again.
yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. It's gonna be a very interesting draft. Very interesting next coming of months. Um, but I guess we can end it on that. Matt, appreciate you for hopping on as always.
Of course.
And also everyone that's watching, we're definitely begin to start having guests coming on this show. So stay tuned for more episodes with guest speakers coming on this show. All right, Matthew. Hope you have a good night, brother man.
You too, man.
See you on the next show.